These presented a grand and beautiful audience for Lord Vishnu, which captivated all the demigods there, including Daksha and Lord Brahma. We'll do the Mangalacharan. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। श्री चैतन्य मनोस्थम स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्रीराधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. First of all, my humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. I seek your blessing so that I can say something which adds value to this hour. I also thank Chris Madhupati Prabhu for this seva. And, actually, today's turn was from Harikishore Prabhu, but he ordered me to speak. So there's something important to take care of. So I'm just filling in for him. Seek his blessing as well, so that I can say something. We are studying or reading the pastime of Mata Sati uh, giving up her body, and Prajapati Daksh uh, head is chopped off. Then this whole pastime of uh, Lord Shiva started by Prajapati Daksh offending Lord Shiva, and then Mata Sati coming to the Yajna arena, and then saw that how her husband, uh, great Lord Shiva, has been disrespected, and she gave up her body. And then the Ganas of Lord Shiva destroyed the Yajna arena, and they contaminated the place. They chopped off the head of Prajapati Daksh. They uh, tore off the beard of Bhrigu Muni, and so forth. And after that, all the demigods approached Lord Brahma, who led them to uh, Kailash Parvat, where Lord Shiva was uh, situated. And he was discussing Bhagavad Katha with four Kumaras and Narad Muni and others. And then all the demigods and Brahmanas and Lord Brahma, they all uh, pacified Lord Shiva by the prayers. And then Lord Shiva has forgiven them and is actually uh, restored the head of Prajapati Daksh by the head of a goat. And after that, Prajapati Daksh uh, restarted the yajna, and once, as soon as the clarified butter is offered in the yajna, Sri Hari, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has appeared. And Maitreya Muni in next few verses is describing the beauty of Sri Hari, and later on uh, all the attendees of the yajna will glorify Lord. And this is the last leg of this pastime of Prajapati Daksh uh, and Lord Shiva. And towards the end, there is a Ashirvad which is given by Maitreya Muni, and he's saying that if one who hears and again narrates with faith and devotion the story of the Daksha Yagna as it was conducted by Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu, then certainly one is cleared of all the contamination of material existence, O son of Guru. So this is the Ashirvadatmak um, verse at the end of it, which is being told by Maitreya Muni. So it's very, very auspicious um, pastime we are discussing. Now, here, uh, Lord Vishnu is being described as, how beautiful he is looking. And in this particular appearance, Supreme Lord has appeared with 8 hands. We can see that in the previous verse we saw that there are 8 hands in which different articles are mentioned. Now, Lord himself, one question may arise that sometimes we hear, for example, when Supreme Lord gave darshan to his Virat Rup darshan to Arjun, he appeared with unlimited hands and unlimited heads. And so much so that Arjun became frightened and he wanted to see the two-handed form of the Lord. Then we hear this pastime from this is it will come right next chapter, chapter number 8, where Dhruva Maharaj is leaving the home and is now being instructed by Narad Muni. And Narad Muni is, Dhruva Maharaj is only 5 year old, very young boy. So Narad Muni is giving him mantra and also giving him the signs how he will know that Supreme Personality. Once he meets, Dhruva Maharaj meets Supreme Personality of Godhead. How will he know that this is Supreme Personality of Godhead? So he's giving these wonderful signs. श्रीवत्साङ्कं घनश्यामं पुरुषं वनमालिनं शङ्खचक्रगदापद्मये अविव्यक्तं चतुर्भुजम्. So he is, once you see this personality, first of all, he is a Purusha, that means male. And Srivatsankam, there is a Srivat sign, and that is something similar to what we are reading here, that Vakshasya Adhishrit, you know, he has, goddess of fortune and a garland were situated on his chest. We'll see the parallel. That here also it is being called that Vakshasya Adhishrita Vadur Vanamalya. And then here also Ghanshyamam Vanamalinam Srivatsankam and Vanamalinam. And Ghanshyamam part has already appeared in current description. Maitreya Muni has covered that in previous verse. And then Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. These are the four hands, and then Chaturbhuja Avatar, four-handed. We hear that there is a Shadbhuja Avatar also, which Lord appeared in Chaitanya Leela, where he is coming as six hands. It's very famous. We can, if you go, I saw this darshan of this form of the Lord in Sri Mandir in Jagannath Puri. So there are different forms of the Lord. We see that now. Question may arise that which one is, and here Lord is clarifying that. Well, it's difficult for anyone to tell. Na me vedo surgana prabhavam na maharshya aham adir aham devanam maharshinam cha sarvashah. So neither the host of the demigods nor the great sages know my origin or opulences, for in every respect I am the source of the demigods and sages. So it's difficult to know the which one of it's very sometimes we may get confused that okay, which one Chaturbhuj form uh, of the Lord, or Shadbhuj form of the Lord, or Ashtbhuj form of the Lord, or the unlimited Bhuj form of the Lord. Which one is the real form of the Lord? And it is then we have to see that sometime Lord will say himself, because this confusion, very recently I was having a discussion with a friend of mine, and then he had this similar question that why we say that Krishna is the supreme personality of God, isn't Narayan? Uh, and in a way, uh, isn't Narayan, because we know that from Narayan's navel is coming lotus flower, and then on that lotus flower is Brahma, who is creating this universe, and then inside that is one uh, place called Earth, and on that there is a place called Vrindavan, and in there is uh, birth happening of Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. So it can be confusing, and sometimes by Lord's mercy, uh, the demigods and the devotees of the Lord have this realization that which one is the actual form of the Lord. Because we'll see in this chapter as we go forward that um, all the person who is present in that assembly of Prajapati Daksha's Yagya arena is trying to glorify Prajapati Daksh. And they are saying different things based on their own experiences and realizations. And one example can be taken as that a king in the assembly of a king, a prisoner or somebody who has committed crime will see the Lord, see the king as somebody who is angry and is the punisher, um, of providing the punishment. On the other side, the assembly members who are actually protected by by the king uh, will see that king is the protector as a softer side is and then the other kings will see this king as a friend uh, or equal, and the family members, wife and the kids of the king, will see a totally different form of the king, where he is uh, either a father or a husband or a son. So the same king is seen by the different person based on their point of view. And none of them are wrong, but at the same time, none of them are complete. Right? So similarly, what is Prajapati Daksh is offering the will offer the prayer in the future of this chapter, further down in the chapter. Then, my dear Lord, you are transcendental to all speculative positions. You are completely spiritual, devoid of all fear, and you're always in the control of material energy, even though you appear in the material energy. You are situated transcendently, you are always free from material contamination because you are completely self sufficient. So, Burijan Prabhu is writing commentary here that thus Daksh expressed his realization that the Lord was free from material contamination, self sufficient, and transcendental beyond matter. Yeah. So, here Prajapati Daksh is being empowered by the Lord. So similarly, Lord sometimes empowers um, different personalities to give the right position of the Lord. He may take that away as well. It may be very momentarily realization, and then that realization may come and then may go away as well in a snap. And we can take various examples of it. I'll take two examples. One example is that when Narad Muni in his previous life was the son of a maid servant, and then he served uh, Vaishnavas and uh, accepted their remnants. Uh, then, because of the causeless mercy, he went through the hardship of losing his mother, and then followed those Vaishnavas. And then he had a moment of realization where he saw or perceived, experienced the Supreme Personality of God. But then that perception went away. And then he actually had to take next birth to uh, again uh, continue his bhakti as promised by Lord in Bhagavad Gita. Suchinam Srimatam Gehe Yoga Brashta Vidaya. So, and then similarly, second example can be of Lord Brahma himself. That Lord Brahma, in his Brahma Samhita, he's writing what? Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. So here he is very clearly writing that Krishna is the Param Ishvara and his form is Sachidananda Vigraha, and he is the Anadir Adir. He is the um, beyond the beginning, okay, and he is the cause of all causes. Sarva Karana Karana. And then further on, he is saying रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं सम्भवत् परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. I worship Govinda, the primeval Lord, who manifests himself personally as Krishna, and the different avatars in the world in the form of Ram, Narsimha, Vaman, etc., as his subjective portions. Now, so we can see, but at the same time, same Lord Brahma, even though he is having this realization that Parameshwar, uh, Sarv Karan is Krishna. He is the one who is appearing, and then he has different avatars. But then he sees the pastimes of Lord in Vrindavan, and uh, he gets bewildered, and then Lord has to perform Brahma Vimohana Leela, where similarly, Indra. Indra will also glorify Lord in the future of this chapter, current chapter. But at the same time, once his worship is stopped by the Lord, then he becomes angry and then uh, performs this, starts sending thunderstorm to Vrindavan, and then is trying to destroy Vrindavan and punish the residents of Vrindavan because they are worshipping Govardhan and not Indra. So the point which I am trying to make here is that um, it's Supreme Lord. We all know the signs of him. He may sometime appear in uh, Chaturbhuj form, sometime in Sadbhuj form, sometimes in Ashtabhuj form, uh, described in this current verse, or sometime in unlimited form. Uh, in he's present right in front of us in his Virat Roop form every day. We see sun, moon, trees. Uh, but at the same time, if we are not careful, that realization, that appearance of the Lord also evaporates from our heart. And we then we have to go through again the easiest way to regain that realization, be be in that situation where you can realize is by offering prayers and staying in the uh, assembly of Vaishnavas. You know? These Vaishnavas keep on reminding us about the Lord. So similar thing happened here that Prajapati Daksh has performed yagyas earlier as well, but he what he did was he insulted Param Vaishnava, Lord Shiva, and because of that, uh, even though he is performing or arranging for these big yagyas, but they are not fructifying. And Vaishnavas are very easy to pacify and purify. Here they all offer prayers to Lord Shiva. And at the beginning of the chapter, Lord Shiva says that I had to punish them uh, only in order to right them. Lord Shiva says, my dear Father Brahma, I do not mind the offenses created by the demigods because these demigods are childish and less intelligent. I do not take serious view of their offenses, and I have punished them only in order to right them. So sometimes Lord or his Parshadas punish us uh, only to save us from the bigger calamity. And And once we are in the situation, once we are in the association of the Vaishnavas, we realize the Supreme Lord. And uh, here, in different verses, in different ways, different features and forms of the Lord is being displayed. With that, I would like to stop here. If there are any corrections, comments, take it up. Nitya Bhagavad
Thank you, Akhilesh Krishna. We'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. Today's prana time is from 6:12 a.m. 6:12 to 10:43 a.m. We'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare. Singo Singo Jai Singo Jai Jai Singo Praladesh Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Ugraviram
Ugraviram
Jalantam
Mahavishnu Jalantam
Sarvatam Narsingam
Sarvatomukham
Bhishanam Bhadram
Narsingham Vishnam Bhadram
Namami
Mrityu Namami.
Narsingh Bhagwan ki Jai
Ki Jai,
Prahlad Maharaj
Ki
ki.
Jai.
Today is also the private showing for Central New Jersey congregation Mahavata Narsingh. So whoever got fortunate to get the tickets, they can be at the movie theater at 6:30 p.m. in with Kartal and Vidanga and do some kirtan. All right. On that note, we'd like to offer our prayers. We'd like to offer our humble obeisances to all the Samal Vaishnavas, Vanchakalpatarvasya,
Vanchakalpatarvasya
Kripa
Kripa
Sindhu
Sindhu
Vacha Patitanam
Patitanam
Pavanebhyo
Pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
Namo
Namo
Namah
Namah.
Vaishnavinda ki
Ki
jai
Jai,
Yantra Srimad Bhagavatam
Ki
ki jai
Jai,
Srila Prabhupada ki
Ki
jai
Jai.
Gaur Premanande Hari
Hari Hari Hari Bol. Thank you
Thank you, Akhilesh.
everybody. Hari Bol.
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Hari Bol.